Here we go then. Hello Daybreakers, Crate Smashers and Dimension Hoppers, welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. Ooh. Okay, so it's about time to get this party started, don't you think? I'm of course not eating this time, so I have to pause. Oh, Jack says I hear you much clearer now. Oh, awesome. That's good. So I won't be eating today, so I won't have to be pausing for that, but I will every so often just to let people know that I'm streaming in case they want to come and watch me. So we got a flashback tape, so hopefully we'll get more than 2 levels completed today, although considering I'm starting with a flashback tape I'm not entirely 100% confident about that, but let's see how it goes. We have mammal manipulation. Okay, which mammals will I be manipulating then?
I must say, the mechanics of mammals are most mysterious.
Okay, this seems easy enough, I was about to say. Okay, yeah, just blow that up. Where's the trick? Is this it? Is this all I have to do? Oh, Jack, oh interesting, that laugh wasn't Cortex, so Engine is testing it. Yeah, he took over in the previous flashback level. Because he kept calling Coco a cat, and Cortex was like, it's not a cat, it's a bandicoot. Okay, so I need to get my guide up. Okay, this will cooperate, that is. This looks too easy and I don't trust it. I feel like it's trying to trick me. Yes, I see. Okay. I'm getting suspicious because this one seems quite easy, and I'm like, well, easier than the last one at least. And I'm like, I feel like it's luring me into a false sense of security. Maybe I'm just being overly suspicious. I mean, I would like it if they were giving me a break from the nightmare I had to go through in the last flashback level. I don't need to worry about that box. Nitro blow it up. That one too, and that one. So... Jack. Oh, and hear me out, since Engine had to take over, maybe it's like starting from scratch because it's under new management. I'm going to restart so that whole line plays. If he doesn't know what Cortex was testing before now, he has to basically start at the beginning. Well, yes, but he was also in charge of the last level, which the previous flashback level, which was fiendishly difficult. Hey viewers, welcome. What did I say about this level being easy?
I must say, the mechanics of mammals are most mysterious.
I'm just gonna break all the boxes just in case. I know the nitros will probably blow them up, but I just want to be sure. Right, it's fine.
Fossil fuels are much more efficient. You should replace yours like I did.
Yay! Made it. Oh, okay. I get you. Whoops. I get what you have to do. Okay. You come to there. Okay then. Hey Dina. Yeah, Dina says, oh, I'm green today. You look orange on my screen, but maybe it's different on yours. Come on! How did I do this before? Not like that. Or that. Or that, in fact. Dean says, I like orange better, but let's work with what we got. Yeah. That's not what I needed to do either. Come on. I believe I'm already having problems. Yeah, made it up here at least. Yeah, now it's starting to get harder. Dina, even harder, huh? Yes. Come on. Dina, dang. An appropriate reaction. There you go. Oh, what is with me today? I don't know why those blew up, but whatever. I did it, yay! Cooker's little dance there. Nice. Okay. Oh. Let's get back to the main game. Next level is Crash Landed. He certainly did. Dina says punny. Yes, it is. Ah. Oh, we have ice physics, wonderful. Also, you recognise this layout? It's from Crash 2, the Snow Go level. Yay, nice to see the ice physics are just as slippery still. At least you can like use the double jump to make it easier. Dina, I'll take your word for it, I never played Crash 2. Ah. Get me here, haha. Yeah. Jack, do you get to change the colours on your name? I always end up kind of random. Mine's green too right now. Yeah, it's green for you. It's green for me as well. I mean, it was a sort of slate blue earlier though. You always show up as green for me, Jack. I'm not sure what determines it though. Oh, hey, it's Auburn Amaranth. Welcome. Do I need to still... Oh, you are still, mod. That's good, admin, whatever. Okay. You don't want to step on that starfish. I feel like bad things will happen if I do. Oh, what the... Oh, shoot. Freaking ice physics, of course. I forgot. So really interesting, I've had a different one each time I watch, huh? Weird. It's always green for me. And those flying turtles are cute, yeah. I thought so too. Yeah, it is a cute name. I like it. Auburn Amaranth. And we, like, Lydia pointed out something else about it, but I'll let Hannah say what it was. Yeah, the actual name is in it. Jack, oh no, alien starfish, those are always dangerous, indeed. Oh, by the way, Jack, if you want, I can finish a bit earlier tonight, so you also have time to stream after me. Don't have to cut yourself short. I just want to make sure you have time as well, and that we still have time to spend with each other. Because Hannah says that if you're up for it, she would stream the finale of Bioshock 2 tonight as well. No, you can. That's what I'm saying. You can stream. Jack. This is hard. Eesh. Yeah, you can. You don't have to be like, oh, I guess I won't do it then. No, you can. That's why I'm offering to like end earlier so you have time. God, this is so hard. I really can't tell how far away the turtles are from me. Jack, maybe aim for the bigger platforms at the last jump so you have more room to land on. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that. I really am glad that they made Coco fully playable in this game. And even like in the Insane trilogy. Really no. Yeah, Dina, it's nice to be able to have alternatives. Yeah. And I like playing as a girl. And like I'm pretty sure she controls like exactly the same way that Crash does, so it doesn't like give you an advantage or a disadvantage to playing as her. It's just a nice cosmetic alternative, which is good. And like she has exactly the same moves, exactly the same weight, jumping height, jumping, running speed, everything. I tried to double jump there, I don't know why it didn't work. Whoa, I have 9 viewers, hey. Hi everyone. Dean, the double jumping is such a neat idea in video games. I agree fully. Like, it gives you, not only does it give you more height and distance with your jump, it also lets you control where you land a lot better. Makes it very useful in this game. Not 10 viewers, sheesh. Hi everyone, I'm not used to having this many viewers. Unless Twitch is lying to me, and I don't actually have that many, but regardless, welcome. If you are here, which I hope you are. Dina says we all see you. Yeah. I see you at least. Come on. Yeah, we see you playing, yeah. Okay, I have 9. Now it went down. Oh, guess someone doesn't like Crash. Or maybe just doesn't like me. Either way. Yeah, aim for the bigger platforms, you say, but they're a bit too far away from me now. Because I'm trying to get back that way. Oh, just didn't like my joke. Nah. Ooh. Okay, we're here. It's a bit... Stop, Coco, please. Checkpoint. Oh, Jack, I said aim for the bigger platforms at the last jump. Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood you there. So I gotta go over this way now. Just trying to get that box there. Oh, I could have got it then. Yay, there we go. Okay, now I just have to wait. One to come past. And take me back to the ledge. There. Good. Instead of cocoa and ice, it's cocoa and pink sludge. Yes. Functionally the same, though. Why did I lose my Aku? Oh, I died, that's why. Dina, but pinker, yes. Checkpoints. Oh, let's ride. Of course I miss a box immediately. Oops. I didn't see that there. Ah, there's the box again. Oh shoot, there's boxes up there too. Damn it. What the hell? But how? Dina, I like this music, it's bouncy. Yeah. No, no, I don't want to go up there. Man. There we go. Still didn't do it. Oh my god. Why are you so hard to control? There we go. Okay. I just have to hopefully get the rest of the boxes. I'm a little concerned about. Okay, can I get off you now? Thank you. Boom. Oh, invincible! Secret path! Wait, what? I got the blue gem, didn't I? Dragon. Wait. Where's that? Can I not do this? I thought I got the blue gem. I thought I got all of them. Can I just not do it if I'm invincible? No. Okay, I need to go and do something. Dina, that was weird. The sound vanished and refreshing didn't work, so I had to close the window and open it again. Oh, weird. Can you hear it now? Ah, can you hear it now? Yes, Jack, you still look green to me. Blue gem. Ah. Oh, okay. Okay, that's pretty freaking awesome. Okay. So I just found out how you get the blue gem. it's going to be super hard, but I love it because it's an awesome callback to Crash 2. Because remember how you got the blue gem in Crash 2? You go through the whole of the first level without breaking a single box, and that's exactly how you get the blue gem in this one as well, except not with the first level. Because you have to do this level without hitting a single box. I freaking love that. I love they brought back that mechanic. And Dina says Boxing Day is over, I guess. Yeah. That's so cool though. That's a nice little callback. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to be very careful about this then.
Oh, look at us, just like the old days, working together against those who keep us down and humiliate us by forcing us to pick out our own birthday card and sign them from him. I mean, could at least pay half.
Yeah, but you regret working for Cortex now, don't you?
All that jumping you do. Perhaps I don't have the right body for it. Yeah.
It's going to be very hard not to accidentally hit boxes while I'm spinning though. Ah, shoot. Dean, that was another boogity bar. Yep, because it was another mask I picked up.
Look at us, just like the old days, working together against the town and humiliate us by forcing us to pick out our own birthday card and sign them from him. I could have been paid. I can't say I see the appeal of all that jumping you do. Perhaps I don't have the right body for it. Yeah.
She's like a glowy Tasmanian devil. And he dark spin, baby. Oh god. How am I supposed to do this? Well, not like that, at least. Jax is okay, I'm back. Hey, welcome back. Check, the screen just froze and I was waiting for it to go back. Oh, Dina had the same problem, she said. Maybe my stream just crashed. Yeah, yeah, for me, but it didn't freeze, the sound went out. Ah. Yeah, true. No, shoot. This one's going to be a pain, I can tell. least I'm getting good at speedrunning this. So I'll need for the relics. No, man. And they really made this challenging, didn't they? Oops. Yeah, I guess you have to stop there. Do you know that flying dragon is cool? Yeah. Except when it gets in the way. And thanks for the Aku Aku, I don't really need it. Game. You know, I always like the Eastern type dragons with their serpentine bodies and low wings, like swimming through the air like Falcor the Luck Dragon. Oh, you can do that. Okay. That makes it easier. Okay. Do your thing. There. Good. Okay. Ooh. Ah, okay, this time the stream froze. I don't know what's going on. Oh god. How do I do this without blowing up this VNT? Like that. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why it keeps freezing. Getting nervous now.
Sometimes I think you're my only friend. And then I realize, no, that's right.
Sorry about the stream problems, everyone. No! Oh, I hate you, stupid dragon. Why? Come on. Why are you not going? I think I've decided what the description for this video will be when I upload it to YouTube. Can you still hear me okay? Like, is my commentary coming through? Okay, so you can still hear me at least. Hopefully it'll be better when it's archived. Yeah, I think I've decided what my description is going to be when I export this to YouTube tomorrow, in which Twilight keeps accidentally breaking things. That doesn't work, okay. Dina, it's kind of old-fashioned-y. I'm glad you like it. I'm sorry about the problem still. Hope they get fixed soon. Hopefully it will be better in the archive. God damn. Much easier than Crash 2. I don't know how I did it before. I have to say that I love Coco's outfit when she uses Arcano's power. But that, you can't really see it very well, especially with the screen so pixelated, but that is stylish. I made you see that as purplish, okay. Yeah, it's that too. There we go. Ah! I hate this level. Why couldn't you have picked an easier level to do this in developers? And she fell again, yes. Dina, with all these falls, will she turn into a fallen angel? She's an angel in our eyes. Okay, I really have to resist the urge to hit the checkpoint boxes. What? I've also gotta, like, be careful I don't knock enemies into boxes. Maybe just ignore the enemies, that's safer. When you fall to the ground by the dragons. Oh, that was a very close one. Oh, no, 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 no. Worst Crash Bandicoot to complete. Yeah, I believe that now. You know, it stops being pixely when you stand still as soon as the camera moves its Pixel City again. That sounds just like a problem I've seen on streams before, when like the connection's been bad. Like, I'm hoping that the archived version will be better. Oh, what the heck? Set me free, leave me be and make me blind. We shall see what we shall see, yes indeed. This is as good practice when I have to do the time trials. When you tell me that your truth set me free, don't believe you and I wish you let me be. From the cradle to the grave, I feel your pain. But I'm trying to erase you from my brain. Carry me to the shore. I span you. You have to dark spin those ones, don't you? Carry me. I can't stand it anymore. like conversation between between like Boogadoo, yes, like a developer and the CEO of Activision. Hey, we're working on Crash Bandicoot 4. How hard do you want it to be? Yes. It's no Hooga Chaka. Yeah, I agree. Still 0. It's like me. I'm kidding. I don't think of myself that way. Most of the time. Like slip by those ones. Hello, let me show you what it's like to be a 0, 0. Let me show you what it's like to always feel. Ah! Why? I saved myself by standing on nothing and then I messed it up because I hit a box. Oh, it was the like I thought I missed the platform, but I landed on, like, Coco was standing on like the air next to the platform. And I was like, oh sheesh, that was so close. And then I tried to jump on the platform and I freaking hit a box and had to start again anyway.
Oh, sorry. Let's hope I just need to connected.
It's okay. I'm not missing much. Thank you. Jack, so is Embryo basically possessing all of those minions? Is that what that big flash of green is each time you go by? I think he's creating them? I honestly don't know. Oh, so close. Jumping around just look like. Or maybe he's conjuring them somehow then? Yeah. I think so. I'm not sure. Because I like hear his laugh and think it's like his essence travelling. Yeah, it could be. Like I said, I don't know for sure. Jack, Dina, they're just hanging out and practicing their dancing. Hey, could be that as well. Oh, come on. The worst part is that was kind of my fault. Should have known. I should have known better. Speedrun up in this. you, fuck you, fuck you. So I'm getting better at doing that. Okay. So I just posted on Discord. I'm gonna send a picture in the Discord group chat. Wait, no. Is this? Oh, this one. Yeah. This is the one. That cheered me up. Like that it did. Oh. Oh, why? Why am I an idiot? Jack in a New Zealand accent. How many times have you died? I'm actually getting impressed. I can't do a New Zealand accent, I'm sorry. I don't want to like try, because if anyone from New Zealand happens to be watching, I would probably offend them greatly. It's not dying, it's failing because I hit a box. So I like die deliberately so I can restart the level again. I don't... What is that a reference to, Jack? I probably should recognise it, but I don't. Okay then. Nope, that's not how you do it. It's a line from the sniper. Ah. Like Team Fortress 2? Is he from New Zealand? I thought he was Australian. Okay. But is his accent New Zealand-ish then? Because his accent sounds very Australian to me. Dina says, I thought TF2 meant Transformers 2 and I fell asleep watching that movie. I don't think I've ever seen it. Jack, I don't blame you for falling asleep, I mean, which honestly is kind of impressive in a way that a movie with so many explosions manages to be that boring. Michael Bay, what can we do with you? At least my explosions are exciting, right darling? July's are never boring. Thanks. Trying my best to impress. That's fortune. That's hope the fortune holds out for me. Your explosions have context. Yeah. The context is I like making things go boom. I wonder if people like watching these streams archived on YouTube in the future hear me like trying to do the voices of my characters and think like, I wonder what their reaction is. Do they think like, oh, like alter egos, that's cool, or do they think, or do they not notice at all? Do they think like that's kind of weird? I just wonder that. For those of you who don't know, who are watching this in future and curious about what the hell I'm talking about, I have like tons of characters in my head that like just exist there. They're not like in stories or anything, they're just kind of like in my imagination. And so you know, sometimes I like to just like be them. I don't really know how to describe this. It's fun for me, okay? I like to give them a chance to be out, you know, in some way or another. Okay, that was quite lucky. running gag Transformers 2 was just lots of meaningless and confusing action, and for some reason a running gag with two dogs fucking what? As I think the director had the mentality of a 12-year-old. It's Michael Bay. Of course he did. Seriously though. On one hand I'm kind of glad I haven't seen this movie, on the other hand I kind of want to see this movie. Oh come on! And I just do one simple thing like land on a platform. I've been through obstacle courses of nothing but boxes and nitros. Jack knows why you don't. This is not some so bad it's good thing. This is not let's see how bad it actually is, maybe that will be fun. No, seriously, if I wanted to just see pictures of sweet looking cars I can just go to Google Images or look at July's not July's, can't even get my own characters right now, look at June's magazine collection. She has a lot of car magazines. Okay, well, I guess I won't be seeing that movie then. Yeah, piece of colour. The original Optimus Prime from the old cartoon series. Ha. How do you like that, huh? Thought you could beat me, didn't you? Nope, not today. Then watch me die on the die trying to make the next jump. Yeah, Jack. Although I forget again which movie it is because they all kind of blend after a while, but there is a part where Optimus does give good advice. I mean, I've even used it. If that is your wish, we will honour it, but please, before you decide, ask yourself this. What if you're wrong? That is good advice, honestly. He also did the voice of Eeyore in Disney's Winnie the Pooh. Wow. I thought that was Jim Cummings, or did he do it later? This dragon makes me very nervous, I have to say that now. Go, 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 do not hit me. Okay, so I'm here. I don't like that I can't see what's coming up. Jim Cummings did Pooh and Tigger, Peter Cullen was Eeyore. Ah. Apparently Eeyore and Optimus Prime are his two favourite characters to voice. Oh, nice. There was a really nice, let me try and find it, there was a really nice meme, well not meme, kind of like just little quotes from the internet about Eeyore that I really like, and I try to keep it in mind. I don't know who wrote it, because I forgot to save that, but one awesome thing about Eeyore's friends is that even though Eeyore seems to be clinically depressed, he still gets invited to participate in adventures and shenanigans with all of his friends, and they never expect him to pretend to feel happy, they just love him anyway, and they never leave him behind or ask him to change. Which I think is nice. I try to keep that in mind for, like, when someone close to me is depressed. Thank you. Oops. Except in the Heffalump movie where he does keep getting left behind. Well, yeah, but I haven't seen that movie. Or any of the Winnie the Pooh movies for that matter. I've only seen the first one they did, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which was like 3 short movies joined together into one big one. And I've read the book as well. I'd say the Disney Pooh movies and the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh cartoon are worth checking out. They're more Disney than Mill mostly, but they're generally funny and charming. Yeah, I always wanted to watch the Disney movies, the Disney Winnie the Pooh movies. Especially like the new one that they did. Like I can't remember what it was called, but it was just like the most recent animated Winnie the Pooh movie. 2011 one, yeah. Because I remember, apart from the trailer, like I don't remember it very well, but like I remember there was a bit in the trailer that kind of made me laugh, and like I didn't know much about Winnie the Pooh at that time because I hadn't really like watched the original movie or read the book or anything. It's just called Winnie the Pooh, yeah, I figured. Because I didn't remember like anything about Winnie the Pooh at the time, and I just saw this part in the trailer where like I think like Tigger bounces Pooh like he usually does, and like Pooh's like, you know, you could have just said hello or something. I forget what the actual line was, but it just made me laugh. I don't think that line is in the actual movie. Ah, that's a shame. It should have been. It was a good line. Waiting for the right timing, don't want to mess this up. Lots of other lines are though. Well, yeah, I can imagine. I mean, it's a movie. I didn't think it was a silent movie. Don't care. Go. Get me. There. Does that collapse? No, good. Okay. We're up here. I need to get up there without hitting that checkpoint. Let's see if I can do it, shall we? Here we go, and that. Ooh. And do this to me, game. Don't make me nervous now. You know what's gonna happen if you make me nervous. You know, like they do an entire Who's On First routine when they ask if Piglet can tie a knot. I cannot. Ah, so you can not? No, I cannot not. Not. Who's there? Ah, nice. My favourite part of the Adventures one was the bit between Owl and Gopher when they're talking about like digging poo out of Rabbit's window. And they're all like, there's so much wordplay, and I love wordplay humour, so it's a really good scene. That should do it. Okay. Can I make that? No, I don't think so. Oh, I can. Oh, nice. Okay, I need to not get up on that ledge because I don't trust myself there. Oh yeah, I'm not in the book, which is true because he actually isn't. He's not in the original storybook. Are you kidding me? Shut up. Yeah, it's a nice double entendre. He's not in the phone book, hinting that he's not totally legit, and he's not in Milne's book either. Yeah, I like that line. It's a clever line. Yeah. You know, look at those two, they're not threatening, they're dancing. Yeah, they just happen to be in my way sometimes. No, you don't have any friends, Embryo. They're just dancing there, menacing you. Okay. Cue torture dance from JoJo. Dina, it's not their fault the double dance has to be done in the dark and on a high-up bridge. Jack, but I don't hear any vocal percussion. Hey Hannah. Back, just done with the game, just leave it mid-tier so I don't lose my badge. So high this time, too stressful. Ah, sorry. My game is stressful as well. Hannah says I'm here to support now. Oh, thank you. I appreciate your support and company. Getting my choc ready. Chocolate. Dina, and that dragon is clearly either confused or it just enjoys making itself dizzy. Hey, it can be fun to be dizzy sometimes. Don't hit the box, don't hit the box. That's good. Yeah, you go away. Maybe it's a doggo dragon, a drogo. Maybe. Jack, I want a drogo. Yeah, you would. By the way, why do you do that level again? Because there's a coloured gem in it, which I missed before. And to get it you have to complete the entire level without breaking a single box, which is much harder than it sounds. I do like that it's a nice callback to Crash 2 though, because Crash 2 had the exact same thing except with a much easier level to do it in. And it sounds hard. Yeah, it is. Okay, so jump up here, go over here, and hit the checkpoint. Okay, I think I'm almost to the end. Don't hit the dragons either. That's not good for you. Yeah. Okay, we made it. We made it. Woo! Woo! Could have maybe have gotten a lift off of the multi-fruit crate if you had needed it. I didn't see, but we made it. Look, see, this picture's kind of hinting at it, like with the box with the line through it and the gem above it. It's like, yep, don't break all the boxes, and you get the gem. Sapphire acquire. Okay, I'm just gonna get a drink. Be right back.
Hey. Whoa. Look.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I got the gem. I did it. I didn't fall for anything. It's just the joking that something would kill you right there and you'd have to start over. Yeah, thankfully it didn't. Alright, let's go back and do that other stage now then. I do like the just watching her run from level to level. Okay, crash landed. And as for stream plan today, finish in half, then Jack Pokemon, then me Bioshock 2. Yeah, sounds good. Jack, you can stream today, we said. We already said before. Besides, we want you to. There won't be enough time for 3 of us try to... Yeah, that's why I'm finishing early, so we can have time. Huh. Anime comment number 200. Nice. You get a special prize. But I don't know what it is yet because I haven't really decided. Oh, Adina says, and I kind of want a grilled cheese sandwich with mustard. That does sound good. I kind of want that too now. You lucky thing, Dina. That's right, baby. so bad at hitting those boxes now. That's how you do it. I just gotta get all the others, I was about to say.